What's up, folks? It's your boy Hawk right here. I thought I was gonna be able to get that video out last night, but nah. So this was recorded last night. It's your boy Hawk, American Prepper out. Welcome back, folks. Here come another one, American Prepper. We got a fucking doozy today. At 1:03 p.m. December 5th, 2022. This is the closest we've been to nuclear missiles being shot in the air. We can't say nuclear war because it would be shot on Ukraine, hopefully. But this is the closest we've been to a nuclear strike being set off against other human beings since Japan. Um, yeah, let's talk about it. I wanted my next video to be about homeland security, like things going on here, like how how two substations was just taken down by gunfire the other day, like espionage, like maybe like it was a sleeper cell that who across the water called. It was like, yo, sleeper, wake up, do your job, and it went and destroyed some substations. You know what I'm saying? But that's very important. I don't know how many people who view or subscribe worry about the grid and living life without electricity, but I wanted to get into homeland shit. But this shit just popped up, and I can't let this pass. I gotta be one of the first people to talk about it. This is the hot press, baby. This is the hot press. All right, and this is all about Russia, because I thought when this war popped off, it was gonna be over Taiwan and the Taiwanese Strait. I'm Team Taiwan, so I'm gonna say Taiwanese Strait. Fuck the Chinese Strait. What was I about to say? Yeah, I thought China was gonna pop that cherry. It looked like Russia gonna nuke the fuck out that cherry. Okay, like this whole, we might still get in the homeland, depending on how long this is. But this is breaking information. This is just listen to this. You don't got to stick around for homeland. I'm still gonna get into it, but I had to go ahead and put that on the rear end because this is how breaking this is. Before we get into it, like, subscribe, and share. Best way to help out the channel. If you want to donate, Cash App JHawk410. And this episode of American Prepper is brought to you today by Hawk Tech Tacticals. Let's go. All right. Oh man, let me see. Like, it's crazy that I'm even talking to you right now. Like, this is the type of shit that happens, like, when the nuke drops. Like, this is like the ramp up. This is like the wheels starting to turn towards, like we're not in nuclear war, but that wheel's starting to turn faster and fucking faster. This war's not slowing down at all. It's actually like picking up the fucking pace, like it's steaming up. Man. Let's see. Let's get into the nitty gritty. What you came here for. NATO just attacked a nuclear triad. This is what we're here for. I'm not gonna sit here and say NATO, because then I feel like I'll be giving you false information. But there's two stories. There's the Russian story, and then there's the Ukraine story. And the Russian story is NATO attacked Russian triads. The Ukraine story is Ukraine. I think there's two stories right now. Ukraine either like replica engineered one of Russia's old drones. Which, hold on, there's a whole story on this one. This story is hold on. Let me find the exact name of this motherfucking drone. There you go. So the Ukraine story is that they modified Tu-141 Soviet drones, Soviet drones, uh, and since they're modified Russian drones, they're like espionage spy drones because they look just like Russian drones. They'll come across radar as Russian drones. It's an old drone from the Soviet Union. And it was able to pass all defense systems, all S-300s, 400s, 500s, all the shit that they got. Went deep into Russian airspace and blew up and targeted their nuclear strategic bombers. Now, something about that word strategic. If you ever hear it in the news, it means nuclear. Strategic means nuclear. Understand that. Put that shit in fucking underline quotations, exclamation points. All right. Yes, I put an S on the back of exclamation. That's how serious it is. Strategic means nuclear. Understand that shit. That's just like how any war from here on out would never be called a war. It'll be called they'll try to dumb it down for civilians. Like they'll call it campaign. You know, all my Call of Duty fans. You know, you go into the campaign, and that's the fucking war. All right. Let's see. Yeah, man. I'm really surprised that I'm even talking to you right now. Like I'm surprised that Putin hasn't retaliated yet. And there's news saying that Russian news didn't even report this until almost half the day was over. They didn't even know how to come about it. Like they're trying to dumb it down to their population as well, just like how the Americans are trying to dumb it down. Russian claims to have shot it down, and supposedly there's footage, propaganda to try to please the civilians, please the citizens. I mean, like I swear to God, this is the type of shit that happens before the nuke drops, bro. Like it's almost that fucking time, bro. And people always wonder about like why Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine got nothing to do with us. Ukraine has nothing to do with us. But the way Russia sees it, like we almost went back to nuclear talks with Russia in the middle of last week. But all that shit stopped because why did it stop? Oh, because they said Russia said the only way they would continue talks is if y'all stop supplying Ukraine with weapons. America literally said no. So it's our government that's gonna have us going through this war, guys. Just know that. Yeah. So that's the biggest part of this shit right now. Ukraine got some old Russian drones and re-engineered them, flew them deep into Russian airspace and blew up their strategic nuclear bombers. Yeah. All I'm saying is that if you got punched in the fucking face, what you want to do? You want to punch that person back in the fucking face, right? All right. So, if somebody came and blew up your nuclear bombers, what the fuck would you want to do? Retaliate with a nuclear strike. Hug your kids. Kiss your fucking kids, bro. I have nothing to say about China today. Nothing. Like China's probably just sitting like you're like we're fuck with Taiwan later. Just go throw some popcorn back. We're gonna watch this shit. Um, like all the other shit, the shit all the shit from yesterday, day before that I was gonna talk about. It doesn't even it doesn't even match up to this, or it's not even relevant. Like strategic bomber placement in Russia. Uh, and literally, I don't know if China has any like bombers like that. So Russia flew 16 of their bombers, just landed all over China. they're just placing their nuclear bombers just everywhere, like where they need to be placed. Like, because the other day it was one of Russia's biggest bomber campaigns. It was like 16 Tu-95Ss. Like Russia's Russia's never moved that many planes before like that since ever. Like it was their biggest nuclear bomber campaign ever moved. Um, let me see. Here we go. Well, here go. Last thing on this thing. I've been saying this in my last video. Poland wants to annex a part of Western Ukraine. I've been said this shit when this war first started. Poland and Romania need to go, since Russia annexing territories in Ukraine. Ukrainians need to call it lost. And Poland or Romania need to fucking go ahead and take Western Ukraine, the remaining that there is. At least NATO can gain some fucking land out of this fucking war. Do something. The Ukrainians need to cut their fucking losses short. They're already too pushed back as it is. They got to worry about Kiev losing power now. They're about to bomb the fuck out of Kiev. Kiev, tomato. Yeah, man. I hope everybody got their iodine tablets. I hope everybody got their food storage, their water storage, everything they fucking need. Gas masks, filters, like this shit's getting rocky. Like I said, it's not slowing down. It should just switch gears. Like it went up. Like I'm pretty sure we was in we've been in DEFCON 2 for what, about 3 months. I'm pretty sure after today we just by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Putin gonna say something tomorrow. By tomorrow, I'm pretty sure we just stepped it over into DEFCON 1. And your United States government is never gonna tell you. They're just trying to dumb it down. Don't worry about it. Don't cause pandemonium in the streets. Don't go buy up everything. Don't go breaking windows and rioting and breaking all the 10 commandments. Don't go raping bitches. You know, that's another one right there. I got nothing but daughters. Under the rule of no law and having daughters and that whole rape shit, you're going to really protect your fucking women out here. Let me see. All right, that was the big news. Let's get into the homeland shit, I guess. Give this video a little more substance. There was an attack on the U.S. power grid last week, or not last week, within the middle, between Monday, between Sunday, between yesterday and last Monday. There you go. There was an attack on the U.S. Power grid, affecting 40,000 people in North Carolina. This is very important, guys, because I don't know if you know, but there's things called substations around the United States. There's 55,000 substations around the United States that power the entirety of America. Okay, only 9 to 20, depending on how close in proximity they are. Between 9 and 20 substations was to go down, it would knock out all 55,000. We would be in a total blackout, powerless. These two power stations in North Carolina, not far from me, South Carolina. These two power stations in North Carolina were attacked by gunfire. So you don't gotta blow them up. You just gotta know what spots to hit them to demobilize them, to knock them out of commission. That's all you gotta do. I don't know if they caught the guys or the guy. I don't. You don't know if we don't know if it's a sleeper cell. You know, some espionage from over across the waters that we won't talk about. We said his name. We said their name a billion times just now, but when it comes to this, we're not gonna say it. And they just made the phone call. Hey, wake up! And you know, you turned into a robot and shot up fucking substations. And it only takes a few. Um, a good example, 2003, the Great Northeast Blackout. 7 substations went down. 45 million people in the dark. If you don't know what a substation is basically like an electricity box, like an inverter, like an electricity box, basically an inverter. It inverts like it inverts like energy like high or it inverts energy low. It depends on what is needed. Um, this channel is all about preparedness, guys. Preparedness and news. And with something like this being said, I think this shit happened yesterday. This whole substation shit being shot the fuck up. And with something like that being said, like, are you ready for life without electricity? Like, think about that. This is why I tell people keep cash on deck, keep some gold on deck. Like, are you really ready for life without electricity, without lights, without cell phones, without laptops, without money? Because you know, ain't no ATM or bank's gonna work without electricity. Um, Are you ready to be walking everywhere because you can't get gas? All the gas stations and pumps are electricity, ran by electricity. Like, you don't understand how important electricity is or how all it affects your everyday life until you don't have it. Um, with that being said, like, just don't stop preparing, guys. Like, I won't stop putting out this information as long as y'all keep liking, subscribing, and sharing. I will not. My people need to be informed. Who? Let's see. No, that's it. That's it. Oh wait, no. Avian food outbreak. Yeah, the price of chickens from. I mean, that's about it, man. I mean, we got little shit that like nothing compares to what just happened today. 46 states in the U.S. has caught avian in their bird stock. So almost every state in the United States had to have a recall on their chicken because they caught bird flu in it. Some chickens just got acid chickens just got slaughtered and they ain't even hit the table. They just went in the trash. Um, this purge is about to happen. January 1st, Chicago. Second degree murders and what is it? Burglary. I'm pretty sure burglary is armed. I'm not sure though. Yeah, they're not considered felons no more. I'm pretty sure they're still crimes. They're not considered felons no more. So, and it's up to the homeowner to determine what kind of force you're going to use to remove them from your premises. Police is not coming to do it. This is serious. Like, I don't think. It's not that I don't think. I know that 95% of the American people, 80% of the American people, they're not ready for this shit. They're really not. Like, think about your family being without electricity for 48 hours. Now, the way, well, before we even do that, think about that purge. And, like, in the movie, the purge was just a day. Nah, this is like a year-round event type shit. And we got attacks on substations, messing with trying to take down our electric grid. Now, think about your family 48 hours without electricity. Now, think about how many families is on your block. Now think about how many blocks is in your neighborhood. Think about how many fucking neighborhoods is in your town or city. Now think about how many town or cities is in your county. Now think how many motherfucking counties is in your state. We're talking civil unrest. I don't know, man. All this shit's going down. It's going down with some gasoline draws on. And like I said, it's not slowing down, man. This shit's speeding up. That's the snowball effect. This shit's speeding up. Like I've been telling y'all, war is not a instant thing because it's just like chess. It's just like you can't go back in your moves. Every move has a consequence. No matter if it's good or fucking bad, it's a consequence. I mean, I guess that's it, man. No, when I get more, I'm gonna let y'all know because my people gotta know. I done said that. Just keep liking, subscribing, and sharing, man. And I'm gonna keep bringing the intel because I'm trying to create my own little I guess county, my own little country. I don't know, but we'll talk about more on that later on in the year if we got that kind of time. But I'm in preparations right now. In a few months to go look at some things. I don't like. I would tell y'all. I know y'all my peoples. I would tell y'all, but I don't like talking about shit until it's already done. So just give me a minute. Y'all be the first ones to know. Hey, let me stop rambling on. American Prepper. We out.